ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to episode 6 of the Grit Wrestling Alliance. We are just days away from Stretch for Success, our next pay-per-view, and we have a very interesting card here tonight. The Hardys are taking on Sabu and RVD. This is a number 1 contenders match. It's a qualifying match to get into the ladder match at Stretch for Success. 2 teams have already qualified, AJ and Christian and the Dudleys. I think everyone sees the direction that we're going here. So, who will be the inaugural tag team champions? Our second match is a number 1 contenders match to fight AJ Lee at Stretch for Success. We have Awesome Kong versus Shayna Baszler. Very, very interesting matchup here. It's very even. It's very hard to call. Next, after winning in the tag team match last week, Tommy Dreamer is getting a shot at CM Punk. CM Punk, if the winner is going to be fighting Raven at Stretch for Success. Punk has obviously been on a really good run lately, except for the loss in the tag team match last week. But he could arguably blame that on Jon Moxley. But Dreamer earned this opportunity, so he got a win over the champ. So he's getting his title match. Next, Bryan Danielson versus Jay Briscoe. This match here is just, a little bit of a filler match. I'm really wanting to try spotlight Bryan Danielson, especially going into the Stretch for Success ladder match. Bryan Danielson will have to be one of the favourites in that. Nobody's been confirmed for it yet, but I'm announcing now that Bryan Danielson is going to be in that match. And in our main event, the number 1 contenders match for Brock Lesnar's World Heavyweight Championship, the Great Khali takes on Kurt Angle. Great Khali, after winning 5 on the bounce now, so it's going to be really, really hard to beat the Great Khali. Kurt Angle he's just been on fire since losing to Brock Lesnar. He got eliminated from the Battle Royal a couple of weeks ago, the one that Bryan Danielson won. But other than that, he's been on fire. So hopefully Kurt can keep it up, or maybe Khali will win, it's still up in the air. Anyway, let's get into the show. Here we go, first match of the evening. Sabu hasn't had the best start here, he won his first match against RVD, which, it was a good match, but Sabu won, and then since going on to lose to CM Punk, Sabu he's after taking a couple of losses, so hopefully Sabu can turn it around. And RVD also, RVD's been he's been iffy. I do want to use both of these men going forward, but it's just where we are at the minute. I can't really see myself using either of them. Maybe after the next pay-per-view, because I do have an idea for a faction, and since I am starting to add stories and stuff like that, I think it's something that I really want to put a little bit more focus on. Obviously, I think the CM Punk and Raven story is going really well right now. So, after Stretch for Success, we'll definitely have more stories, because we'll have 4 titles on the go then as well. So we'll have a lot of material basically. Jeff Hardy just dominating Sabu. Harry's going to go for the twist of fate, and it's reversed by Sabu. But yeah, I do have a kind of a faction idea. And by the way, it's not the day that this video is being posted, but the day this video is being recorded, the DLC has just come out. The one with New Jack and with Bull Nakano. I'm definitely going to be using Bull Nakano. I think Bull Nakano and AJ Lee would be absolutely phenomenal. So I haven't recorded the show for the pay-per-view yet, but I might have a few surprise appearances, and we'll see what happens. I'm really excited to see to see what happens. Like, I think I'll definitely have one or two. Well, I'll probably have one surprise appearance in the ladder match. Um, like, I have a lot of people that I want to have in the ladder match just because I see them as like integral parts of the start of the promotion, and like in a way, like I kind of see a little bit of loyalty to them, like the likes of your your Bryan Danielsons and stuff like that. But I definitely do want to have some surprises as well, just for shock factor. But yeah, like I still haven't decided who. And the funny thing is, I have my copybook in front of me here, where I do like a lot of my booking and stuff like that. Uh, but like I've written down like two or three names that I am convinced are going to be in the match. But then as well, I have I probably could have hit a finisher. I have a few ideas for guys that might be in the match, but yeah, like I'm just really looking forward to seeing what happens. Uh, I'm trying to maybe sway away from people who've already kind of had title matches. And even though Danielson had a title match and Kurt Angle had a title match and it is in a number one contenders match right now, over the next couple of weeks I'll probably go into like kind of take different routes for people and stuff like that, and make just make everything a little bit more interesting. RVD again, Jeff Hardy here. Jeff Hardy still hasn't tagged out to Matt here, but he has been on fire in this match. Going for a second twist of fate, gets it. Sabu's getting to break it up, is he? Oh, my stamina is really low at the minute. I won't make that, will I? Oh, I will. Sabu getting him break it up again, though. I should have knocked him off the apron first. Oh, it's a kick out by RVD. Can we go to the top? It's not letting me go to the top rope here, but I know it is. Go for another one. If he gets out of two swantons, I don't know what to say. I know Sabu will probably come in and break it up, but oh, and it's a 3 count. Great win there by the Hardys. So it is going to be the Hardys versus Edge and Christian versus the Dudleys at Stretch for Success. So at the minute, who knows? Everything is up in the air. Anything could happen. I think the Stretch for Success ladder match is going to main event. So after that, we're going to see, or the Stretch for Success ladder match is going to open. So after that, we'll see the order of the card. I might put the tag match in the co-main event. I might have Punk versus Raven, or Dreamer versus Raven, whoever wins this match here. Who knows? Like, we'll sort it out in time. We are back for our second match of the night. Sorry, last match went a little bit long there. I kind of got carried away when I was talking, and yeah, we're everything's looking good at the minute. We're really powering towards this pay-per-view. We have a lot of things coming up, like, and I'm really happy with the way the women's division is kind of building at the minute. Like, I'm happy with the people that I've picked up. But yeah, this is a number one contenders match for the women's title. We have Shayna Baszler versus Awesome Kong. I am being Shayna in this match just because Awesome Kong lost the number one contenders match to Ronda Rousey about 2 weeks ago when I was controlling Awesome Kong. And I'm wanting to do maybe a story where Awesome Kong maybe can't beat a lot of the kind of the shoot wrestlers, like your MMA style wrestlers, and then eventually she kind of just freaks out, and because I really do see Awesome Kong having a run with our women's title. It's something that I'm really looking forward to kind of exploring. I'm really happy with AJ as the champion at the minute, but yeah, like I'm really just gonna wait and see what happens. I'm taking it 1 week at a time. Oh, great move there by Baszler. This could be a fairly quick finish here by Baszler if we can get. We'll try to get the. Oh, it's as I say that reversal. Kong going for the power bomb. Oh no, flips her out the back. In the ropes, ref. Kick out by Baszler. Yeah, no, I'm excited with the women's division at the minute. I think there's a lot that like oh, I keep trying to get that finisher. There's a lot that we can build on. It's a slow start, but I think gradually building to stuff is the way to go for now on. Like I don't want to kind of just jump into title match and title match and title match. Like I like the idea of having these number one contenders matches, and maybe in time, probably yeah, in time when my production gets a lot better and like I get better at editing and stuff like that, we'll have like kind of graphic cards and stuff like that, and everything will like the whole production of the show. Like I know it's never gonna be on like the WWE's level, but I want to kind of get a little bit more professional. Like, even though I am only doing this for myself, like I'm not doing it to kind of to gain viewers or anything like that. I still I want to get better at this. Like it's something that like I'm working on. Shayna, has her locked in. I think she's gonna get out of it. Oh no, we have her. And Awesome Kong taps out. So Awesome Kong has tapped out now twice. So she's tapped out to Ronda Rousey and to Shayna Baszler. So I think this is a good way to go. It's a subtle storytelling. But yeah, let's get into the next match. I really enjoyed that one. So here we go for our title match here tonight. CM Punk taking on Tommy Dreamer for the hardcore title. Punk has been a good champion for us so far. Obviously that he beat Raven 2 weeks ago. Then when Punk came out to cut a promo the next week, Raven obviously wasn't finished with Punk, came out and interrupted him. Punk hit him with the microphone, and then last week we had the tag team match where Raven and Tommy Dreamer beat CM Punk and Jon Moxley. So yeah, we're going to be doing Raven versus CM Punk in a cage at Stretch for Success. So, I'm really looking forward to seeing how that goes. Well, it depends. Like, if Dreamer wins this match, we're going to have to do Dreamer versus Raven, and that would probably be in a hardcore match. But I like the idea of doing Punk and Raven in a cage. Ooh, Pepsi twist by CM Punk. Yeah, but who knows what's after this for Punk. If Punk is still the champion coming out of Stretch for Success, going into the next kind of phase of our gameplay, going into the next month and a half before our next pay-per-view, who knows what's going to happen there. Like I said, as I'm playing the role as Paul Heyman, the booker of the show, and one of the ideas that I did have, and I mentioned it before, was having the ghosts of CM Punk's past returning. I'm gonna let him. He got out of Yannick on advice, but having the ghosts of CM Punk's past return to take on Punk and to, you know, like I just like the idea that, and obviously Raven from the Ring of Honor days, and like I'm really thinking of bringing in Samoa Joe next. Like I don't want to like confirm it because Punk's got the cover at 1, 2, three count by Punk. Punk pins Tommy Dreamer to retain the Hardcore Championship. Another great win by CM Punk, and he will be going on to fight Raven this Saturday in a cage. But yeah, another great match, you know. Let's get into the next one. Here we have got our showcase match of the evening. It's Bryan Danielson versus Jay Briscoe. Jay has a point to prove here. You know, him and Mark are definitely going to be looking to be in and about for those tag titles when, you know, whoever wins them on Saturday. Obviously the match is confirmed now, the triple threat ladder match, but you know, the Briscoes are definitely going to want, you know, opportunities at those titles very soon, and you know, even I think both of them are going to want to try bolster their singles careers and singles matches. You know, a win is a win. You'll take it any way that it comes, and Jay Briscoe has a big opportunity here against Bryan Danielson. Yeah, like the whole idea of this match is I just want to kind of showcase Bryan Danielson coming into the ladder match. Like I said, I don't even know if I'm going to be Bryan Danielson in the ladder match, but he's one of the guys that I'm definitely going to have in it. So, yeah, like we'll see how we get on, you know. Because I am definitely going to have some surprises in the match. Maybe, I was going to say 1 or 2, but I think I'll have one kind of biggish kind of surprise. And maybe then, you know, we'll do something. Because I think, like I said, that match is going to open because I do want Lesnar versus the winner of tonight's main event in the main event on Saturday. I think that would be a good way to... Oh, great work there by Danielson. I think that would be a great way to... That'd be a great way to run the show. Because that way, you know, who knows, there could be a cash-in tomorrow for the cash-in of the Stretch for Success match, you know, after the main event tomorrow. So, yeah, I suppose we're going to have to wait and see how we get on. Great work here by Danielson, just walking down Briscoe. Oh, pile driver. Oh, pile driver. I'm still debating on whether I should live stream the show or not, because I haven't, like, so today is Thursday and today is Wednesday and the pay-per-view is releasing on Friday. So realistically, I'm dropping this episode here tomorrow, so I'm dropping this episode on Thursday. But realistically, I could either record the pay-per-view when I come home from work tomorrow, which will give me like maybe a good 2 or 3 hours to kind of, like, it wouldn't take me that long to record it, but I know that since it is a pay-per-view, and like obviously I have a couple of big ladder matches and stuff like that, the show is going to go long. So like I'm trying to think, like, is it worth my while, you know, playing for maybe 2 hours tomorrow evening when I could just live stream it on Friday, and then when I'm not working on Saturday, record a couple of episodes, because my girlfriend is coming over on Sunday, and she's staying through Monday. So I won't be able to record any videos those days. So like it's something that I kind of like. I might get everything like as much done as soon as possible, because it saves me from it saves me from getting a big massive kind of backlog and then having to kind of record episodes on days that they're getting released. I actually have an episode coming out. Yeah, it would have been yesterday for yous, it's actually just posting now. But like as I'm recording, like I still need to get used to this YouTube stuff. Like sometimes like I start talking about something and then I realize that I'm posting this a day later, or I'll get the hang of it. Humble beginnings. Shit, I should have went for that there. Yeah, but I'm thinking about other stuff that I can kind of do with the channel as well. Like I'm happy doing this for the minute, but FC26 is going to be out in a few months. So I think what I am going to do is I might I might do a few player career modes maybe, or manager career modes. Oh, kick out. Briscoe really fighting here. But yeah, I might do a few career modes. Like I'm not really much of an Ultimate Team guy. I'm way more of a career. Well, I was way more of a career mode guy when career mode was good when I was a child. But yeah, like if that's something like that I'm feeling by the time that comes around, I'm gonna do that maybe and cut down to dropping an episode of this every 2 days and then an episode of 3 count by Danielson. But yeah, like mixing and matching with stuff. But big win there by Danielson. So it's time for our main event, our number one contenders match. You know what? I'm actually going to show you who I'm picking in this one. I'm going to be the Great Khali, and there's reasoning for this, and it's because I want to save Kurt Angle, like the second Lesnar Angle match, for another time, and I want it to feel like, who knows, Angle might beat me here, but I want it to feel like like I wanted to feel like Angle worked for it, if that makes sense. And I know like it sounds dumb considering like it's a video game, but like I really kind of do want to kind of drag it out and make it seem like Angle he's always one step short, if that makes sense. Like he obviously got eliminated from the Battle Royal a couple of weeks ago to earn a chance at the title. Here he has another chance to fight Brock Lesnar, and I'm hoping to upset him with the Great Khali. But who knows? Like I could easily lose this. Everyone's seen with the number one contenders match there a few weeks ago with yeah, I was playing as Awesome Kong and we got beat by Ronda Rousey, and Ronda Rousey then went on to fight AJ Lee and ended up losing to AJ Lee. But yeah, like I'm seriously thinking of live streaming the pay-per-view. uh, I think it's something that like I've never live streamed before, and I think it's something that might be fun. It might be good for the channel. It might be kind of. I'm gonna wait and see what happens. Like I'm not really fussed, to be honest. Uh, Either would do me. Like, oh, big truck slam there. Khali is going straight for the cover. Oh, kick out by Angle. He only has a yellow head. Like I know the vice grips isn't gonna do much. Yeah, I would have let him out there if Side weren't my while fighting. Uh, but yeah, like I'm seriously considering live streaming the pay-per-view, and maybe when I'm done live streaming the pay-per-view, then maybe I'll clip it into an episode That way, it's kind of almost like a kind of a 2-in-1 video. Like you get your live stream, which is kind of all the kind of unedited stuff, me flicking between the matches and stuff like that. And I don't think I'll actually set up the card on it, but just sort of all the behind the scenes stuff. And then yeah, like as we get further into it, then you know, or like after I finish the show, then maybe I'll clip it up and make a little episode out of it. Like, you know, not a little episode. Like even when I clip it, it's gonna be a pay-per-view with 2 ladder matches on it. It's probably still gonna be close to an hour long. Great Khali. Alright, he has it. I'm just gonna go with the choke slam again, because yeah, big choke slam. We have 2 vice grips loaded up now, just in case, and he doesn't. Great Khali is the #1 contender to fight Brock Lesnar for the heavyweight title in just a few days' time. But ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in, and it's been another great episode, and hopefully I see you for the pay-per-view in a few days' time. Thanks for watching.